Okay, I'm here and I'm trying to address some, interesting comments that you guys are giving me. I love whatever disability you have. Thanks. Um, I highly encourage you to continue not taking whatever medication you're avoiding. What does this mean? Also, all the unk comments. Um, I'll be real. I get called Unk in real life too, so I guess I wasn't too surprised about it. But I started thinking about it more recently, and I'm like, wait, what did I do to deserve Unk status on this channel? Why am I Unk? I can someone explain this to me? I'm not like really super opposed to it or anything. Once again, they call me Unk in real life as well. I should. I'm pulling the curtain too far back. I shouldn't be revealing anything about the fact that I have a real life. I just sit around and play Polytopia all day. Actually, that's nothing. Um, anyways, if someone can explain that to me, but also, like the whole mental illness angle, right? Like, really? Explain what in what way do I seem, like I need some kind of medications. I know that I have the schizo as in the schizophrenia rants in the title of the channel and everything, but my question about that is like, well, I don't have schizophrenia. Do I like like have hallucinations or like large lapses in reality? Is that like present in the videos? This is a genuine question because like if I do have those things, like how would I know, right? Unless you guys tell me. But what if you guys were just like like paid off by the CIA to like say that stuff? Then where would we be? Anyways, this game, if you don't know, we're playing Government Cheese Zero. Government Cheese Zero is absolute legend in the Polytopia world. I mean, there's no other way to say it because nothing else would be true, and we strive to be true, factual, impartial, unbiased. I'm kidding. We love lying here, but like, let's look at this dude, this Government Cheese dude. Look how many games he's played. 15,000 games. 15,000! As you can see, we have not added each other in game. Maybe a shame. I couldn't have been one. Like, he doesn't have room for a 436th friend in his life. Didn't want to send me a friend request, but that's okay. I'm not bitter about it or anything. I'll be fine. But yeah, he's rocking the xin-xi on some normal continents. Um, Usually this is, pretty good for Aquarion, although, giants are tricky, I have heard. So yeah, we've got enough stars for aquaculture. Unfortunately, our villages are placed in such a way that it's just really difficult to get them all attached with a single um, trade station. Okay, we got 4 minutes. We can think. I haven't been thinking a lot. I was just kind of ranting in a schizophrenic manner at the start. But we got a trade station here, right? And then like because if we put a trade station here, no, like, okay, but if I put it here, it connects to this city, but not this one, right? So I think I'm gonna need 3 trade stations to connect all of these cities up. Can I get this one? So I think if I drop here, that gets to this one once I have marine life into my capital, and then I need 2 to get like this city and this city. But the first trade station I place should be down on that tile. So I'll go ahead, pick up aquaculture, and it is a little shame just because this city wants upgrading, this city wants upgrading, and we didn't get text for that. But we should be able to help out this city once we go ahead the trade station down here. And I mean, this city's just gonna be. I guess we're just gonna have to get hunting to like upgrade these cities. Probably hope to get some good explorers down here. I should mention that we are in the update. Explorers not as good as they used to be, so more dangerous to actually go ahead and pick up the southern lighthouse down here. But with the fog weighing the explorer down south from this one, it seems pretty good odds. As long as we're not like blocked off by some mountains and we don't have climbing yet, that this one will pick us up. But we're gonna have to wait until we pick up hunting for that, anyways. While we're waiting for hunting, we did a pretty decent job with the exploration, the expansion, even though we were in, full rant mode, not super focused on the game. And, picking up these watery villages is always great. I wonder if I go ahead and get marine life before I capture these 2 cities. That'll save me 4 stars. I'm a big fan of that. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop this one down here. Because that's going to be... oh, wait, do I... No, I don't have enough stars to upgrade like that, unfortunately. Because yeah. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and pick up marine life. And wow, yeah, the starfish are looking really nice. Unfortunately, we haven't actually trained any units for them. We are greeting. So it's a question of northwest or north here, and I'm seeing absolutely no resources. So I'm really hoping that this tile doesn't have a village on it, because that would be really embarrassing to miss. I think it's time to start training some warriors. This warrior would be helpful going south, maybe defend this city, but also probably go ahead and pick up this starfish. And I think we have the stars, especially 5 stars in, 5 stars out on this capital upgrade. Another 5 stars for this upgrade. And then we just drop down our 2 trade stations to get our Grand Bazaar up and running. So I think we're in a pretty solid position, even though we have a bunch of level 1 cities right now, just for the fact that we have aquaculture and marine life and all of these cities coming in. I mean, we've got 8 cities right now. And turn 9, he played before us. Okay, so we're just going to connect everything and then take some explorers. I really wish this one in the east could have been better shaped in order to help us out in actually picking up that east lighthouse, especially given the nerf that they've received recently, but can't always get what you want or something like that. Okay, I think what we want to do is place it here to connect, and then I think it's, yeah, no, we can place it down here, and this will connect as well, and this will connect all of our cities. And then we can probably drop that monument on our capital, just push a crab right there. Set us straight onto that starfish. I mean, 28 stars for navigation. Okay, that's a little, Oh, I think what I want to do is I'm going to, I don't know if I need the Grand Bazaar on there, though. I might, if I delay a turn, then I can use 2 monuments, on a city like this or this. I mean, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get stars from meeting him here with this explorer. At least I hope I do. And I also hope that I get some lighthouses like this that help me get the other monument from our capital. So yeah, there we go. We see him. He's putting out the giants, doing all the things we expect. I'm going to wait it so that I hope that this explorer goes to the east, picks up that last lighthouse. And it looks like it could go there. I mean, probably not. It can't run all the way back. But we have full vision on their position. We have double the city count that they do. He's got a single giant. So things are looking really good for us here. So question is, I'm going to go ahead. Sure, someone's been screaming at me to pick this up. Don't worry. I got the upgrade. We're fine. Nobody died that you know of. I think I might double explorer here. I think I'm going to take this explorer first. Should go, yeah. Go ahead like that. Now I can take a workshop on this city. But for right now, oh wow, look at all these starfish. This is a very good start for us. I think we can get this ruin with this warrior too. I think what we want to do is just step down on here, step on that starfish. Probably just going to kick them off the ruin, but it's time for a workshop. A little bit of this action. I don't feel good about blocking off of this, but I'm probably never getting smithery, and if they ever steal this city, we blocked off their forge spot, hey. So we need more units now to go after. I think you can go after this route, you can go after this village. There's room for a village here, which I'm pretty sure on continents that means there should be a village here, but there's no resources at all. I kind of don't want a village even if it is there. There's someone who knows the rule about village spawns in this version of the game. I'm sorry, I don't. I have not been keeping up with my studies. I think we don't get a warrior here. I think we just wait and get some riders going. Riders are kind of expensive. I mean, everything is with how cavalier we've been about our upgrading in the past, but I think we should be all right here. He's got roads down, obviously, you know, going into some markets, but yeah, his market spots aren't looking all that great. So this seems like it would have been his forge spot. I mean, these have to be metal just because they're next to the village, so I guess I'll put his forge down here. And I guess I'm wondering where his market is going to be. Yeah, hi, buddy. How's it going? Gonna give you a ton of stars. Yeah, so we're gonna keep ourselves on the starfish. Step on that. Um, yeah, this isn't a tile like this, and we don't have enough stars for waterways anyways. I think we're just gonna go ahead like this. So what's going to happen is he definitely has stars for fishing. This giant's going to come in here and he'll kick me off this starfish. Even if I stepped on it this turn, which I'm not, I would have to step on it next turn. So we're just going to do like that. This gives us more flexibility to potentially defend that city as necessary. I like the ruin here. I would have sent this warrior up to capture it. If not for the mountains, we'll just, you know, check for another ruin. Yep. Always pays to check, except the times when it doesn't. The wisdom you get. This is why they tell me to take my medication. Who am I kidding? Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. Walk you in. I don't really know what you're doing, but we have really good vision on them, so he was pretty solid. I might take border growth on this city, because that's a straight up crab here. I'm stealing the resources from this city a little bit. 5, like 6, monument, 79. Yeah, I feel like I'm stealing a giant on this city, and I'm not really sure how I want to get it on here otherwise. But I will not take border growth for right now. What I really want to get is, you know, bubbles and archers, and everything's expensive. I also want to get navigation. We had an interesting start, but we're going to be taking a few different ruins. This is the, you know, plus side of the expansion strategies. And we'll take all these ruins. We hope that they give us something really good and not just veteran swordsmen. But yeah, we've cornered them. We just have to defend the gains that we've made so far. Once we get this west lighthouse, take an explorer here for the east one. That's another monument for us to drop. Get us another crab over in the front somewhere, maybe on this city even. Okay, I like that this giant is headed over here and not for the water. Let's hope that we get some good ruins here. Okay, the exact thing I called out as... Okay. How does it feel to be cursed with prescience? Not good. Not good at all. Like, people are asking me, like, how much Mijuan paid me. For like my ruin callouts. They're like, how do you know? How do you know? I play the game a lot. You develop an intuition about these kinds of things. Those without skill call it cheating, but you know, those who know. Anyways, we want to get some more warriors up and going. We're giving him some damage on our toad right now. But the point is just to slow this guy down. We do have another thing now that we've got navigation. We can go ahead and pick up some jellies here. So save this city for longer. Our real goal is just to get into archery, which, you know, coincided with hunting. Could have upgraded this city with another trade station, but yeah, it's not really going to help us get our capital upgraded any sooner. I mean, does he even attack our toad, I wonder? Is he taking border growth on this city? Surely not. But yeah, forge down exactly in the place we talked about it being. We do like that this swordsman is so central. I think what it can help us out with is we can send it east. You go here. I think what we want to do is, yeah, get a jelly here, and then we can threaten siege on this city. I was thinking about attacking their giant with it, but I'd rather just threaten to get a siege over on this city. Now we've got 3 ruins incoming. This one might be an explorer, but that's much better than an explorer. Much better than a swordsman. This is a pretty good place for a swordsman. Okay, we did it. Now the question is, can we get really greedy and go into waterways? Because we want bubbled archers. We've got forestry, so we can upgrade here. I think what we want to do is there's no rush on an explorer here because we don't get our Eye of God until next turn. We do have time on the clock to actually plan this all out, but I'm trying not to be boring. So instead, I'm just going to do this, and you might be crushing your head right now saying, you're taking longer on that. What are you doing? You don't have like stars for this, but I do have stars for this because I just got forestry. I can chop, go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead, drop you back here. I'll bubble it up. Solid. Going to do this so that you have a bubble now. If this giant moves west, this combo should take out a swordsman here. Now that we've got Aquatism 2, we're going to keep ourselves outside the range of this giant so they can't splash us. And we're just going to try to take that starfish. We're going to send you into the fray. And we're not going to chop any of our animals. So it's a pretty solid turn, what we're threatening down here. He's got his 2 towers for, the level 4 and 1 forges, but yeah, I don't envy his position here at all. I don't think he has good attacks anywhere. We even have now forestry. We're able to go ahead and pick up a wall on this city. And I don't see him. I mean, he's got roads. So I think we should harvest the population here just to prevent him from stalling us out like that. Okay, yeah, that's a cute market. I was actually about, I had to stop myself. If you've seen Spider-Man 1, you know where I was about to go. Maybe I've already said too much with that, but yikes. Not looking good for me, guys. Anyways, we've got, this Eye of God monument coming in, so that should help us over on this city. We've got, I mean, if we get our killer monument, that's another crab over here, but we're so far away from our killer monument right now. It's not funny. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. That's how I describe most of my jokes, actually. A little tragic, I guess. Okay, let's move in like this. And then it's a question of where do you guys all want to go? You can run to this starfish. You can run to this one. Should you run to this one? I think I'll just send you to get bubbled because you'll pick up that starfish way faster for me. Put our trade station down here so that when you take their capital, we get the automatic connection. For all that'll be worth. So yeah, he does have a couple of giants here that he can send in, along with some swordsmen. So it is dangerous to defend this city. We want to be getting everything we can to do that. I think for right now, it's just Octu time. There, you can heal up some. I'm going to go ahead and kill... Okay, wait. Do I want to kill this? Yeah, what? It's a little dangerous, put right next to his giant. Likes everything there. But if his giant's not going towards the city, we're okay with that. It's a little distraction tactic, so I don't think he'll fall for it if, so much there is something to fall for in this, but okay. We've got a couple of toads now to defend this, and next turn it's all about archery. We got, a few cities back here we can spam out archers really well, really easily from. Give them some bubbles as well. Now, the big picture thing that I don't really want to say, but is kind of maybe an elephant in the room here, is that even if I lose this city, I do have the whole rest of the map. I mean, he's got some markets though. Oh, he's getting his own archers. It'd be useful for dealing with our Octus for sure. And yeah, right now it's difficult for our Octus to push in, just for the fact that they cannot step on these tiles. They can only go on flooded tiles. I don't want to send any of my Octus in. Like, I would love to send it right here, pick up some damage like on these guys. Then maybe like a warrior pick up the kill here. But yeah, this tile isn't flooded, so it won't work. Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job defending himself right now. We're going to go ahead, pick these up. You can go like that. Now I think we're just going to do this. Pick up some damage. You can go back there to heal. And I mean, remember everything we said about wanting to pick up our killer monument and the way we're getting damage right now. This is the path. This is how we make things happen. So, bring you back. Gonna go ahead into archery now. Could have also gone into some pufferfish action, but like, come on. I'm kind of crazy, but like, I'm not. I'm not that crazy. At least I don't like to think of myself as being, you know, clinically insane. But yeah, I mean, if it's a giant defending here, you know, the veteran swordsman, rest in peace, buddy. Love ya, but it couldn't work. I think it's time. We're going to go ahead. Octu here and a little archer here. Okay, we've got some starfish coming in. We have all of our techs that we really need. Our cities are upgrading. We've got a pretty good income as well. Should be a pretty solid conversion through here, but he is defending well too. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he doesn't want to finish with the giant. These two, like, does he save a hit here with that attack order? I think that was close, wasn't it? People are gonna get mad at me for not knowing my archer giant veteran swordsman interactions. If archer and then giant kills a veteran swordsman or not. But I don't know what you want me to tell you. So yeah, he's sending his giants in here. This is why we've got the wall. We do have orgs, so we could go ahead drop, you know, a shield down here, and then with our toads, octus, everything else. We also have, you know, the push as soon as we get 4 more kills. It seems hard to believe that we don't get 4 more kills here. I can attack this guy, flood this tile, and then with the, yeah, a bubbled toad can send this back. Unfortunately, this tile is still not flooded, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this octu. I think what we want to do, if you step on this tile, you're going to take some damage. Walk you in so that we're just trying to maximize our damage output for right now. So we're going to do this as well, and then we're going to finally pick up our crap on the city. Could have gotten it last turn, but I don't think it will be necessary. If you thought we were struggling on stars, I'm glad to alleviate your fears. Those 2 starfish we just got there. We are doing fine, actually. More than fine. We are doing dandy, even. Actually, I have to question now if it's dandy better than doing fine or not. It doesn't make me sound like a pawns. Anyways, let's do a little bit of this, and then veteran swordsman action. Shouldn't have put the rider up there, but that wasn't the original plan. So we do have some stars. We could get the shield. I think I do want the shield. It's going to make it difficult for him to do anything here. We've got 8 stars left. We need 2 more kills. I want to keep pumping out octus around here, this area. Move you in, and there we go. We should be able to pick up 2 more kills on the next turn when he does siege. I don't think I'm worried with, you know, between the crabs, octus, archers, warriors, and the fact that both these giants already have some damage on them and are going to take more damage when they actually siege. We're fine, like, saving this city. Shut down his attacks. Yeah, you got to go ahead and take some damage from the... yeah, you should have shot with the archers before attacking with the giant. Wouldn't have taken that damage. Government cheese, you're letting the viewers down. Womp womp. Yeah, he doesn't want to siege, which is good for us because we don't want him to siege either. Okay. Oh, he's unflooding my tile. Whoa, 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 whoa. Unflooding my tiles? Okay. Okay, dude. No, I see what's going on. Why do you attack? Okay. Interesting thing about tentacle interactions, I guess, you know, in evaluating where you should have sent that swordsman, this tile or this tile. Only if you send yourself to a tile like this, you know, in range of 2 octus tentacles, you only get damaged by 1 of them. The thing is, though, this tile is still better because this octu had lower health, so the tentacles would have done less damage. But yeah, this is why we get the octu here, because, I mean, look at the splash we're going to get on all these units. Should help us in picking them off, all the way off. Let's do this and this. Yeah, there's our killer monument. Unfortunately, we're blocked by these guys. Otherwise, our warrior would come in, finish off that swordsman. So I guess the question is, can we just shoot this giant down all the way? Do we have the units to do that? I don't think so, but we're gonna try. No, not even close. Nowhere near close. Unfortunate. Well, I say nowhere near close, but like, it was kind of close. it was really close. Okay, we'll just give you a little bubble there. I think it's time back, so let's check. There was a ruin, but not a village up there. Okay, I would have felt particularly silly if there was some village here that we'd just been ignoring the entire game, just because it was in a slightly undesirable location. Okay, I think it's time for the rider to go. And this doesn't kill. This doesn't kill. Okay. I don't know if I think I had to sacrifice both those units to get the damage on that. And now I'm just giving these archers all some things to attack, but I think that's a-okay, because what else we can do is just Octu, Octu, Octu. Yeah, we'll just use an Octu to take that guy out. Like, what was I thinking? I think we are in the stage of the game where we are worried most about doing things in a speedy fashion. So, like this. Yeah, we could have killed this giant too. We would have had to sacrifice one of our warriors, but then we could have had 2 attacks from this tile. And then this giant would be gone. Interesting. Government cheese. What's going on? Why does it say waiting for government cheese 0? You got 6 minutes on your clock. I mean, if you don't want to play, there is the resign button. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I was kind of really... Oh, wait, he's back. He's back. He's back. Okay. I am kind of being rude to government cheese there for some entertainment value, but I have to elaborate. I'm pretty sure government cheese... I mean, he does have 15,000 games. I'm pretty sure that government cheese is a player who will play multiple live games at the same time. So he may not be giving up on this game quite yet, but he may be moving on to trying to play some other person right now. I don't think that increases his chances of winning, but it is a valid reason to not play immediately. So apologies for, my rudeness there, government cheese. Although, I mean, you can't deny the angle. I mean, the angle. Using that market income, the great, 2-star per turn markets, all the way into that, high tier 3 chivalry tech. I see me quaking in my boots here. Quaking! Okay. Yeah, I don't think the knights do all too well into, absolute Octu spam is the only concern I would have if I were him. A situation like this. Let's push you forward. I think you can run back like this, then the Octu can come in, clearing this tile, and that's going to allow us to go ahead like this, pick up some damage on you, on you, on you, and there we go. Yeah, that's the game. I mean, Aquarion doing Aquarion things. Really, I just wanted to pick up a game, the stuff I know, and ask you, why am I Unk and why am I schizophrenic? Why do you love my disabilities so?